we've had young women come out of sex trafficking, sexual abuse, eating disorder, self-harm, many suicide attempts, out of psychiatric wards where they've been told, labeled, medicated, and told all the reasons why they never can become anything. And God just breaks those labels off of them, and by the time they work through, we get to the root of the problem. Like if there's unforgiveness there, it can cause a person to get stuck in bitterness and resentment and never be able to move forward. So we help them get to the root of what's underneath the eating disorder, what's underneath the sexual abuse, or the forgiveness does not mean that you're saying what somebody did to you was okay.
Right.
But it's you getting a release from the bondage and the heaviness of that weight of what happened to you so that you can go on into your healing process. And the average length of stay is about 6 months, but for girls that have been sex trafficked, we found that it takes usually 9 months to a year because of all the layers of trauma.
Right.
But I will say this. When I worked for the government for 8 years, I realized God has not anointed the government to heal broken hearts and set captives free. He's called us to do it. And now that I'm able to have the freedom to share the Word of God and see what I just say there's no such thing as a life that God cannot change. If somebody comes to Him as they are, just as they are, He'll meet them right where they are.